black widow spider here at Cal Poly Pomona for the Southern California Academy of Science and Symposium. What I've been researching is just ovarian development during different stages of vitellogenesis. And vitellogenesis is just the formation of yolk inside an egg cell. So here we have an ovary, and the ovary is covered in oocytes. And here from this light microscope image, you can see oocytes at various stages of vitellogenesis, yet they are all attached to the ovarian wall via a multicellular stem called a funiculus. And here are just some SEM images of funicular attachment. And here is the TEM image, so you can see the inside of the funiculus. And notice that it is not hollow on the inside like a tube. It actually has no movement. It's just a solid structure. So here's my timeline of vitellogenesis from the pre-vitellogenic state to post-vitellogenesis. You can notice that the oocytes here in pre-vitellogenesis are very small and very smooth. Here you can see diffuse cytoplasm located throughout the oocyte. And in this TEM image, you can see little black dots, which are actually mitochondria. Now in the vitellogenesis state, you can see that the oocytes are quite granular and also much larger. This means that yolk formation has begun. And from this light image, you can see that there are yolk granules starting to form on the outside, which will then start to form on the inside at vitellogenesis. And the reason why we know that they're yolk formation is because of these TEM images right here. See, electrons cannot pass through lipids. And lipids are pretty much yolk, so we know that we have yolk formation. And here in the post-vitellogenesis state, we see that yolk granules are located throughout the oocyte. You can see it here by this light image as well. What's also interesting is note the little belly button structure right there. That's where the funiculus used to be attached to the oocyte. After vitellogenesis occurs, the oocyte detaches from the funiculus and then just starts floating around the abdominal cavity. Which leads to the big question, how does it get from the abdominal cavity through the ovarian wall and into the oviduct? Because it has to go through the oviduct, which is sort of like a hallway, in order to get fertilized by the sperm and then get released. One paper has suggested that the funiculus is used as a passageway for the oocyte to go through into the ovarian wall and then the oviduct. But I'm a bit skeptical of this because, for one thing, the funiculus isn't a tube. It's a solid structure. And also, the oocyte is quite large in comparison to the funiculus. So it would sort of be like putting a hot air balloon into a straw, which is not possible. And also, we can see here from this timeline here of funicular detachment from pre-vitellogenesis all the way to post-vitellogenesis, you can see the funiculus here in pre-vitellogenesis is rich in cells, cellular dense. And as vitellogenesis progresses, you can see that the cells start to split apart. And here, they're dead, which means that apoptosis has occurred. So if the funiculus goes through apoptosis, that means that it's no longer usable after detachment. So for the future directions, I want to see where does the egg go. It has to somehow get through the ovarian wall onto the oviduct. What I suggest is that maybe signal sequencing is occurring to attract the oocyte back through, but I'm not sure, and that means that there's a lot of ground to be covered in future research.